Alright. What's going on, guys? How you doing tonight? This is the Club of the Man, 1993, and I am here, live! Wearing a CM Punk shirt, yes, I am, and I'm also, once again, in my dining room / living room, as again, I got the whole house to myself. I'm gonna go a little nuts over that, but yes, I am on night 2 of my little solocation, as I am on my own for the next week and a half. Well, briefly breaking between that, but again, my parents are out of town visiting my sister, so I got the whole house to myself for a few days, so it's pretty cool. But of course, I was trying to do this live review ages ago. I had some business to take care of after work. I had other things I had to take care of. And then, of course, I wanted to go live before SmackDown. But then, as I was setting up, I was being advised and shown that the Usos and the Street Profits were kicking off SmackDown. So I had to put this review on hold for a second and go watch that match. It was a very good match. I'll talk about that in my SmackDown review in about an hour and a half. But let's talk about who's next of NXT. Again, I'm going to play lots of catch-up tonight. Not really eat any catch-up, but viewing NXT now, after SmackDown, at the beginning of AEW, I'm going live here again to talk SmackDown. And then after AEW, if I'm awake, if I'm, feel the energy, because I do have to drive all day tomorrow, because I'm going out east to State College for a wedding gig, I will be, what's it called now? I just lost my train of thought here. Crap. I can't remember. Oh, well. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. But I will try to review Dynamite tonight because it's Friday Night Dynamite, as AEW Dynamite had to be on Friday night this week. I believe we're getting match for the TNT title thing also. Not sure, we'll see. But it is a go-home show for Double or Nothing. I was going to try to get my Hell in a Cell card done, and I just have not been able to get it done this week. It's probably not going to get done until the beginning of next week. But I will, of course, when I get back from my wedding gig late tomorrow night, I'll try to do preview predictions for Double or Nothing. If not, I'll do it first thing on Sunday morning. But I also got to get the graphics done for those too. So, we'll see. So let's talk NXT right now. Overall, Tuesday night show this week was pretty good. I like, we're getting some fresh, interesting things shaping up for TakeOver in your house. We had a very good main event for the NXT Championship. Couple of interesting points here and there, but I'll give it and say it was a good show. It felt better after a few weeks where it really felt like it was really getting a little out of control for NXT. But fans are coming back in July, so hopefully that should mean good things to come for NXT as well, as they get back on track as well, get their real crowd back, and we'll see what happens. So, yep, good show for NXT tonight, this week. Live chat. What's up, Tyler? It's typical stuff, but let's roll with it. Let me see here. So we started off the show for NXT with Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon taking on Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Obviously, Gonzalez and Kai want to get their women's tag titles back, as they've technically been the first ever winners of the NXT women's tag titles. And the same night, they dropped into their runner-up in the women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, Shotzi and Ember. And Ember and Shotzi just dropped them recently to The Way. But, obviously they want to get back in the picture too. But once again, who knows how you earn title shots anymore in WWE. So, they had a good match. Solid. Ember and Shotzi won with a nice double team finisher. Afterwards, Raquel Gonzalez was irate and destroyed Shotzi Blackheart outside the ring. And then Dakota hands her the belt. Yeah, so I guess that solidified, even though there was some doubts that Raquel was still a heel. She's still a heel. Like I said, I don't know who they're building to next for Raquel to face. Could be a certain somebody after her debut match on the show this past week, but I'd still say wait until we got a bigger crowd, which could be at wherever NXT Takeover is for SummerSlam weekend. Which I'm hearing now, apparently SummerSlam is going to be on a Saturday this year. Interesting. But we'll see about that. But I don't know who's going to face Raquel at a Takeover in your house. It could be Frankie Monet. Maybe not quite yet. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. We have a segment backstage with Tommaso Ciampa and Toothless Timmy, as Ciampa calls him, Timothy Thatcher. They desire for vengeance on the grizzled young veterans, and basically they just get vicious, basically, and they're kind of another match between them and the grizzled young veterans, which I'm sure will be good when it happens. We then have a match between Pete Dunne and, sing it with me, guys, sing it with me, the good grand old song that Matt Riddle had when he was in NXT, when Bobby Fish said fish. So I got a little room maneuver around here. I might get up and start dancing. But let me ask you guys, how much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? Say it to me, guys. How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? And how much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? Yep, that's the question. But yeah, Bobby Fish's first match, I think, since TakeOver War Games, I think. Yep. Was pretty good. Put up a good fight against Pete Dunne. But Pete Dunne, unfortunately, came away with the victory, thanks to some help from Oni Lorcan. Lorcan basically says, I'm going to put you on the shelf again, and he pulls up the ring apron and attacks the previously injured right arm, and then, blah, 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 this, that. So I guess we're going to be getting another match between Lorcan and Fish at some point, maybe down the line, okay? Don't know what the direction is going to be for Bobby Fish right now. Like I said, with the whole Undisputed Era splitting up, obviously Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly are not going to be done anytime soon. Roderick Strong, though, has resigned, so I don't know if he's going to come back or if he's going to stay put. Who knows? So where does Bobby Fish stand with all this? Well, for now, he's a babyface. He seems to be on good terms with Kyle O'Reilly. But as far as Adam Cole, we'll see. So we'll see what we got there. And then, we had a studio promo from Hit Row, who vow they'll slap the L's on the heads of their competition. And then Isaiah Swerve Scott says they're not here to sing songs. If you didn't know, now you know. Basically, they're hyping up how they're going for, different championships. But not tag titles. I think Ashante the Adonis Cruiserweight Championship, top dollar NXT North American title. Isaiah Swerve Scott says he's coming for the NXT title. Cool. Even though I thought last week he said he was watching the winner of the NXT North American title match. So whichever title goes for first, put it on him. Please. Put it on him. Mercedes Martinez had a match and she defeated Zayda Ramir. Before the match, though, there was this segment backstage where Boa was watching her. And then after the match, they play The Lights Go Out, and it basically was teasing Tian Sha, or whatever the heck the name of that person who's just brainwashed both Boa and Xia Li. And then when the lights come on, Mercedes Martinez has like a mark on her hand. So I don't know if they're trying to recruit her now, or if they're going to be turning Mercedes Martinez babyface. Which, if they did, would not really work for me. It feels out of place. I don't know. It would feel like it's like a super, random turn just for the hell of it. So we'll see what happens with that. But it didn't really, catch my eye too much, if you know what I mean. Then we have the $1 Million Face-Off. We got Cameron Grimes going straight to the moon! And the $1 Million Man, the Hall of Famer himself, Ted DiBiase. Come out. Grimes didn't even get 2 words out before DiBiase came out. Grimes is like, why, man? Seriously, why? I don't know if you realize this or not, but he wasn't always rich. He didn't always have this lavish lifestyle. You start to climb a little, and then you start showing up and embarrassing him. Why, Ted? He looks up to him because he sees you with the money. I could treat people terribly, and they could still like me. He could make a little kid dribble a ball and kick it across the arena. People would still like him. But it's true what they say, though. Never meet your idols. And $1 Million Man tells Cameron he likes him. They have a lot more in common than you think. Consider the fact, though, that the reason is he puts him through this because of when he looks at him, he's a little bit of himself. Why am I out here, though? He's looking for that one individual, though, who it might be that embodies everything he stands for and the $1 Million Legacy. It's not always about the money, but how you can humiliate people with money. It's about in-ring performance. And he tells Cameron, you got it, kid. He's seen it, but I tell you something else. Since you become rich, you've lost your focus. And I think you need to regain your focus. And wake-up call it was. Because out next came L.A. Knight. He says, let me talk to you. Ted, I hear you talking about your $1 Million Legacy, and I happen to see a $1 Million opportunity. I hear you're searching for, what you're searching for, it may be me. I'll lift that burden for you. He walks down into the ramp and says, this is a man who is perpetual motion machine of badassery. He didn't just strike it rich with virtual money, he's walking and talking gold. Cameron Grimes says this is a conversation between millionaires, not you nickel and dime. But Ted goes, wait a minute, let the man talk. L.A. Knight admits he's not a millionaire, but he's living comfortably with you, and he can fit that last piece of the puzzle. Whose game is it? L.A. Knight. DiBiase says that he's well aware of who you are, L.A., and you've traveled the world and had a great deal of success. You might even become a megastar here in NXT, which I agree he could. You got $1 million body and $1 million mindset. And Cameron's like, we get it. The guy's jacked, but he's not me. L.A. Knight, though, he tells L.A. Knight, he's going to tell you right now. You get out of this ring, or he's going to kick his ass to the moon! Grimes turns around to talk to DiBiase, but then Knight drops him. DiBiase walks over to prone Grimes and looks down on him as Knight then bails, and then DiBiase says, kid, you're just never gonna get it, will you? And he cracks up and leaves, and he pats L.A. Knight on the back. So, interesting turn of events there. Like I said, I don't know what the plan is going forward. I'm not sure this was meant to turn Cameron Grimes' face, or what it was. So, it's different, it's fresh. It felt unique. We'll see where it goes. So this was not much of a flop. Like I said, they had Grimes just constantly getting his ass handed to him for weeks by Ted DiBiase. But now it's like this actually has a little bit more of a direction to it besides just, him losing out to Grimes. Now somebody else is benefiting from it in the long run. And, it could work some now. Because, let's be real, I also have not been a fan of how they booked LA Knight so far. Like, he won, then he lost, and he's lost several times. I don't know why, but maybe this will be that step on the gas that he needs. But we'll see where it goes. It should be interesting. We'll have to see. Let me see here. Live chat, Tyler is saying worst SummerSlam and best SummerSlam. Best SummerSlam 2013. Worst? Personally, I'd say 2017. I know a lot of people say, I think 1997? I can't remember which one it was. One of them, it's been a while since I've watched all the SummerSlams. But one I know was, I'm trying to remember which one off the top of my head was pretty bad. Let me see here. Bianca's facing Carmella on SmackDown. Yeah, from what I see, it looks like Bayley's trying to get another shot as well. From what I can see, who knows? Ding dong. But I guess I'll finish this after, of course, I do this review. Getting a storm of Jericho tweets. Not sure what you mean by that, but who knows? But thank you, Tyler. So then we have Indy Hartwell then searching for Dexter Lumis. She runs into Everrise, a stupid show, and then she walks to a room that's been decorated in Dexter's artwork showing how his heart has been broken. She's doing a drawing of stabbing an knife with him in the heart, and then I guess she thinks that Indy did, okay, who knows, but some good stuff though. Frankie Monet versus Cora Jade. Let me tell you something. They sometimes bring in these big names, and you set the bar for them really high, but then it's like, okay, they're really not as cool as I thought they were. Frankie Monet, Taya Valkyrie, of course, really set the bar high in this match. From her entrance, her appearance, her in-ring ability. If they gave Shayna Baszler a rocket ship shot, an immediate shot for the NXT Women's title in 2018 like they did, I don't know if it would be as soon. I think it's a little too soon to try to start a storyline with Raquel Gonzalez and Frankie Monet. Maybe wait till after TakeOver in your house. But yeah, by the end of the summer, I'll bet you any money Frankie Monet is going to be NXT Women's Champion. Raquel, give her the brief run. She's fine, but she still did not, blow all our minds like Frankie Monet did. So, expect her to get the title, but she beats Cora Jade. And then, Grizzly Young Veterans cut a promo saying that they're done with Thatcher and Ciampa, but they're not done with MSK, and they want to become NXT Tag Team Champions. Bronson Reed vows that Imperium's going to be stronger without Alexander Wolf, without mentioning him by name because he's got released, and giving his marching orders to Barthel and Eichner to take out the tag team division, saying in German that to us the mat is sacred. Bronson Reed, of course, comes out to address his big win. Legado del Fantasma came out, and basically, and I guess it's Santos Escobar going to be the next challenger for the North American title, even though isn't Johnny going to get a rematch? I don't know, though, because Johnny Gargano is involved in the triple threat next week between him, Pete Dunne, and Kyle O'Reilly. The winner faces Karrion Kross. Well, I just gave away the results of the main event. The winner faces the NXT champion at TakeOver in your house, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be Kyle O'Reilly. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't think Kyle's not beating Karrion Kross. I don't see it. Then the main event, Karrion Kross versus Finn Balor rematch for the NXT championship. This is an excellent match. And I would still say their match at TakeOver Stand and Deliver was solid. But I definitely agree. Again, one problem since he's come back from his shoulder injury, the biggest problem I've had with Karrion Kross is just how much he's selling. He's coming across as just another guy, babyface, who everybody can have a competitive match with. In this match, though, he dominated. I mean, Finn Balor fired his best shots against him, but even that drove Finn Balor to doing other maneuvers in this match. Yes, he had some come from behind and whatnot, but Karrion Kross was booked like how he should have been from ages ago. I think like the last 5 minutes he was in his first match with Finn Balor. Dominating. Basically, NXT's Brock Lesnar. He felt like a Brock Lesnar in this match when Brock is at his best. And Finn gave him a good fight. But he didn't sell as much, and he no-sold a lot of things to make him look just that much even better, which is what we needed. And Kross retained, which is definitely, I think, was the right move there. As for Finn, maybe still him and Walter. I'm pretty sure that's still in the books at some point. At some point, we are going to get Finn Balor versus Walter. We were supposed to get it last year before the pandemic happened, but I think that might be the only other thing Finn has to do in NXT is face Walter. But we'll see what happens there. But that's going to do it, guys. That's my review of NXT. Again, I'm kind of, wondering what's going on SmackDown. Even though I haven't seen much. I've seen a lot of women's action since that tag match ended. But, yeah, I'll be back here probably about an hour again, guys. So, I gave the show a B for NXT this week. And Tyler's favorite was 2018's. That was a good one. His worst was 2014. I disagree with that. 2014's actually was pretty good. I liked 2014's SummerSlam, but that's your opinion. That's cool. But yeah, I'll be back up here in a little bit. Talk SmackDown, and we'll end the night hopefully with Dynamite. So yeah, guys, keep catching up. I'll keep rolling and relaxing because I've got the whole house to myself. I've got the whole house to myself. Cool. So yeah, guys, what are your thoughts on NXT of this week? Leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. Be sure to always slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter at DemandAirBoy93. Tell them, guys, catch y'all soon for SmackDown. I'm checking out. See y'all soon. Peace out, everybody.